Understanding Trump's agenda, war at home and abroad. Pete Hegseth, Trump's new Secretary of Defense, is now running the Pentagon. In addition to his well-known history of disgusting conduct towards women, Hegseth is committed to a profoundly dangerous agenda. Wage war around the world in service of U.S. empire and use the military inside the United States to further Trump's agenda of racism and repression. Pete Hegseth now leads a global force with hundreds of overseas bases, but his first priority is to unleash the military inside the United States itself. 1,500 troops have already been sent to the U.S. Mexico border, and thousands more are likely to be deployed soon. Migrants are workers fleeing violence and extreme poverty, caused by the same corporations and politicians that harm workers here in the United States. There is no invasion, but it could be even worse. Hegseth and Trump could invoke the Insurrection Act of 1807 and use soldiers to carry out mass deportation raids all throughout the United States. The military is usually banned from carrying out law enforcement inside the U.S., but the Insurrection Act allows the president to deploy troops for this role in the event that there is an uprising against the government. Trump has issued an executive order that Hegseth and Homeland Secretary Kristi Noem submit a report in 90 days about whether or not the Insurrection Act should be used to wage a military assault on immigrant families. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth is in charge of a global network of over 800 bases and more than 1 million active duty soldiers. Trump promised peace on the campaign trail, but Hegseth is a fanatical supporter of war for empire. Hegseth wants to give unconditional support to the genocidal government of Israel and has called for war against Iran. He wants to take us closer and closer to World War III through endless aggression against China. When Hegseth and Trump talk about peace through strength, what they really mean is giving more of our tax dollars to corporate executives at weapons companies so they can get even richer as the world moves closer to disaster. Thank you so much to the Claudia De La Cruz and Karina Garcia Vote Socialist 24 campaign for these slides and information. Please head on over to Twitter and give them a follow at Vote Socialist 24 and also the Party for Socialism and Liberation at PSL National. Solidarity, comrades.